Jailbreak has over 100 cars in the game, reaching from driving snow shovels to Halloween themed cars, which I don't even know how to name them, to nice looking supercars based on stuff like the Bugatti Veyron and the Koenigsegg Jesko. With how many cars there are, it can be very confusing picking the right one for you, especially for beginners, but even intermediate people can experience a lot of trouble picking what car really suits them. Now this has prompted me to make a series where I'll be going through every car to try and help you figure out what one really suits you and is the best for you. I'll be going through them and basing them on a few different topics, which will be the top speed, the acceleration, the off-roading, the handling, the seating, their customization and their availability. They'll get rated on a scale of a 1 through 5 and get a final score in the end. Getting into the second part of this series of a lot of parts, because there's going to be well over 100 vehicles I'm going to have to make a video on. I decided I'm going to be knocking down 2 cars every week. I think that's a good number. And for this video I'm going to be doing my opinion on the Tesla Roadster. Now the top speed for the Roadster is nothing special really. Going downhill you might be able to hit 220 like ish, and on flats it's going to be 205 to 210, which I think is a bit below jailbreak standards for a lot of supercars, so I think I'm just going to give it a nice 3 for that. Top speed is definitely not what people admire the Roadster for though, because its acceleration is significantly better. Being able to hit 100 miles an hour in just under 1.5 seconds and going 0 to 150 in 2.5 seconds, which is nearly twice as fast as the car I featured yesterday. Even with this car having a very unfair advantage of being electric, I won't discredit it and I will give it a full 5 out of 5 for the acceleration. So based on this car flipping over quite easily, and it does not do well climbing up steep slopes at all. Steep slopes, yeah definitely man. Oh my god, fuck. It doesn't do well climbing up steep slopes. So I think it would only be fair to give it a 3. Now for the handling, I think it's really easy to drive pretty much anywhere, like through the city, through corners, and even if you do really have to slow down for a corner, it's very easy to regain your speed again. I would give it a 5, but that would mean that it's as good as stuff like the Volt bike, so I think I'm going to give it a 4.5. I'm not going to spend too much time on the seating. It has 2 seats, that's it, that's a 3. Boom, next. Now the customization is really just okay, it's nothing special. You can have a spoiler on it and you can change the interior, that's about it. So I think it's a little bit better than the Torpedo. I'm going to give it a 3.5 for that, and let's get right into the availability. I think the availability, it's really good. There's a spawn point for it. You can buy it, it's not limited, and it only costs 600k, which I think would honestly just make it a good 5 out of 5. Now, all that's left to do is count up all of the ratings, which comes out to 24. If we divide 24 by the 7 categories that it was based on, we get this number. So we are obviously just going to round that up to a 3.5, which I think it's a fair rating for the car that it is. Please be sure to leave any suggestions below for the vehicles that you guys want to see. And for my giveaway next Monday, you're going to have to watch a few videos back. Hope you enjoyed and this helped out. Goodbye.